John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and today I've got some leather projects I wanted to talk to you about. Just give you a little update. I think I mentioned these in another video, so I just wanted to talk about those again. So the first one is a project for RandysWSG. Randy reached out to me, and he has that knife that was a custom-made knife from a horseshoe. And I believe this knife was made by someone who won Forged in Fire. He's got a couple of really great videos on the knife, so you need to go check those out. I'll try to put those links down below. I'll at least be linked to his channel where you can find these videos. But he's a good friend. I've really enjoyed getting to know Randy, and he gave me some, we're trading this. So I reached out to him and said, hey, do you have more beads? I really wanted some more beads. I've got one on my wallet right now that he sent me. You can see that right there. Isn't that cool? And so I wanted some more. I wanted to use them as part of leather projects and that sort of thing. And I just liked them. I said, well, hey, what can we do a trade, leather project or something? And he wanted a sheath for this. Well, the other thing too is Randy's really interested, I think, in doing leather work. And I think I might have scared him a little bit. I hopefully not, Randy. I apologize if I did. He says I didn't, but it can be a little intimidating at first. But I'm going to send him some scrap leather and things like that. And so I think he's going to try some leather work. So I think that's really exciting. I'm glad to hear that. So anyway, he wanted me to make a sheath for that knife, but he didn't really want to send the knife, and I don't blame him. Things get lost. And so he sent me a cutout of the knife. And, it's always nice to have a knife to work with to make the sheath. So it actually fits perfectly with this Walmart $5 fixed blade. It's an Ozark Trail fixed blade. So I use this kind of as a guide since I didn't have the actual knife. So I really hope this fits. But the other thing he wanted these nails. He sent me these antique nails, and he wanted that kind of used to stamp on the front. And so we stamped the nails on the front there, and I made it black because that knife is mostly black that he has. It's got really cool kind of a rustic feel to it. And I really think that the black would be cool. And then on the back, I put his initials and a horseshoe because, it was made from a horseshoe. Now, this stitching didn't come out quite as nicely, as straight as I would have liked. I've got a couple little issues there. But other than that, I really am happy with how the sheath turned out. The show side stitching is perfect. The burnishing is nice. Everything else turned out just wonderful. This is 8-ounce veg tan leather from Tandy, and I dyed it black, of course. I used sheen on it to get the glossiness, and I also treated it with Ken's formula from Last Chance Knives. I've treated last couple projects with that. And I used the Ozark Trail fixed blade as a guide, and so it fits in there like a glove. So I'm really hoping that Randy's knife fits in there just fine. So he sent me some cutouts of, kind of what he was thinking to give me a size reference, which I really appreciated. So that's the first project there for Randy. The second one, I did a post on my community page. This is the knife that Ray from North Star Knife Reviews made for our giveaways, and this is my giveaway knife. It's a knife with a mahogany, stacked birch bark, and walnut, and then it has a Mora carbon blade on it. So with a brass bolster made by Ray, the handle's made by Ray, and then I made this sheath for it, and it really turned out nice. I stamped the whole thing. I wanted some texture on here, dark brown dye, 8-ounce leather from Tandy, tiger thread, orange tiger thread, and I think it all turned out great. It turned out just wonderful. And that knife just fits in there like a glove. And somebody will be winning this. We, again, are not going to like announce it as a giveaway. So you'll have to watch the videos to look for that. But that's 750 subs when I hit that. I have one other project that I've been working on. And it's this one. It's not very far along, obviously. So I messed up. And the first one I cut on this one was left-handed. I didn't realize that. So I had to cut it out again to make it right-handed for Randy. So I used the leftover. I'm going to make a side draw for a knife that I have. And let me show you what I have. Carrying it in a... I'm going to do another video on this one, but it is a case trapper. Yellow synthetic CV steel. So I want to do a side draw for it. I like the jersey coffin slip, but I want to do a side draw for it. So that's what this is going to be. We'll show you that in the future. Those are the projects. Really fun stuff. I think this turned out great. I'm really enjoying it. This turned out fantastic. Be getting this off to Randy probably next week, very soon, and with some other goodies for him. So thank you all for watching.